All right, ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking about something earlier today. You know how we've had this 7 to 10 year string of absolute crap movies? I mean, every once in a while a decent one breaks through, but for the most part, like Marvel, Star Wars, pretty much anything from Disney, all the big ones. It's just one crap fest after another. And if you dig into it a little bit, you see that they're always hiring these people that know nothing about the IP. They make sure to get people that don't know anything about Marvel or don't know anything about said Disney franchise or Star Wars, whatever. I know Favreau and Filoni, quote unquote, know Star Wars, but they're Kathleen Kennedy's puppets no matter what Doomcock says. They're pumping out shit movie after shit movie to the point to where nobody's wanting to go watch them anymore. And it's the woke propaganda added in with just, there's no morals, there's no positive anything in these movies. There's no the hero's journey. When you start out with you start out low on the totem pole, and then you go through adversity, and then suddenly you come out the top shining. It's not the story anymore. And you can't have that story with the woke agenda bullshit. But point is, you have the AI coming out, and the AI can write. Let's just use Star Wars: A New Hope. Let's say they wanted to write a prequel to that. AI could write that in a matter of minutes. The whole movie, write it, done. And it would stay in canon, and it would seem like something George Lucas wrote. You almost wouldn't be able to tell the difference. That's how sophisticated that all this AI is. And after them pumping out shit movie, they're going to hit us with this AI programming that, by comparison, is going to seem amazing. It's going to be like, oh, this is phenomenal. Wow, who wrote this? AI. Well, who produced it? AI. Who's the executive producer? AI. Well, AI's great. We love AI. Look what they did. It's going to be good on comparison. That's how they're going to sell it to us. Which is, it's all part of their plan. And you can't tell me this shit isn't planned. I mean, the human psyche, like I said in another video, was mapped out 100 plus years ago. They know what sells, they know what doesn't. And they have been purposely going against the grain. Purposely making bad movies, bad decisions. If it was once or twice, I could, all right, well, shit happens. But for 7 damn years straight, come on. It's obvious what they're doing. And bringing the AI in with the movies, that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. That's how they're going to weave it into our culture. And what's great for them is, they get that accomplished, and at the same time, they're pushing all this woke, this woke, transsexual gay propaganda, this anti-white propaganda, this that, they're trying to pit us against each other. And, I was thinking about something else. Does it seem natural that suddenly all these people from South America would all of a sudden just start flooding up here? Like, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it doesn't seem natural. And it seems like it's all part of this multi-part plan to basically demoralize and end the West. Just end America as it is. And then, not that I follow it or anything, but you can't help but friggin' hear about it. About King Charles getting inaugurated or whatever the hell it was that happened. You see how the actors over there and the musicians and all them, how they're talking bad about him, saying that it's too white and it's too you know what? That's the way England is. That's the way that country's always been run. That would be like, us going to Africa and saying it's too black. No, that's their culture. It's like going to Ireland and saying they're too white. Hey, they're about as white as you can freaking get. It is what it is. Just everybody had their own sections, their own, countries, their own cultures. And now, just like in Babylon, they're mixing everything. Everything's getting, it's getting bad. It's just, this is not natural, what's happening. And they're pushing it. And they're pushing it. Just, you can see it. It's relentless in everything they do. But businesses are not in the business to lose money. And they are taking hit after hit after hit. But somehow, with this AGP or whatever that crap is, they're still getting funding. Okay, who's friggin' funding it? You can start tracing this back to who's pushing all this. Somebody is going out of their way to destroy the West. And, sometimes I think Soros, they just use him to give us somebody to focus on, to draw our attention away from whoever's actually doing it. I don't know if it's China or if it's somewhere in Egypt. I don't know. But clearly, somebody is trying to destroy us. And they couldn't initially do it militarily. They might be able to do it now, but they couldn't do it before. So they started taking us down morally. Which, I know I'm getting off on a rant here. It's not even what I was initially talking about. But just mark my words on this AI thing. The movies and all that, that's just the beginning. And it's going to come. You think this writer's strike is a coincidence? With all the AI stuff that's coming out now? It doesn't even make sense. They're striking for more money, but putting out absolute horse shit. You could take any Joe Bob freaking numbnut guy or girl can write with whatever IP is they're producing for, could write a better story. Your common average fan could give you a better damn story. But they don't want that. That's why they got rid of dude from The Witcher, Henry Cavill. That's why I don't even know what her name is, but the chick that just played Penny in the Addams Family deal. That's why they wanted her gone. Because they don't want to do what's right and to go with what is established. They want to go against the grain and do the opposite of that. That's why they don't want fans. That's why they don't want directors that know the source. That way, when they say, oh, Mr. Director Person, or Mrs. Director Person, put this in your film. And they're like, oh, okay. And they go and put it in there. What do they care? They're not invested. They didn't spend 40 years loving a franchise. And I have another video I want to talk about as far as movies and why they're a big deal to us. And it's not just entertainment. It's not just on that level, but I'll get into that to another video. I don't know how many of y'all are sticking with me or watching these videos or not, but you know, if you are, you are. But if I can remember, I'm just so daggone busy. That's why I always make the videos while I'm driving. But if I can remember, my next video is going to be about that and why it's such a big deal that they're screwing all this up. And it has really nothing to do with anything that I just said today in this video. All right, folks. I love you. God bless you. Hope you have a blessed day. And hopefully you'll see me in the next one. You have to watch, though. All right. Later.